Okay, pulled the screws out of the trim going around the radio and heater control here. We're going to pull this stereo out. I got a newer one I'm going to put in it, and this here doesn't work too good. So we'll get the screws out, holding this thing in, we'll pull it out, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, get the old wires pulled out. It looks like a real mess, but it's actually not quite as bad as I thought. I put a wired plug to the radio, and this is, you know, just to replace the factory radio. And I got a replacement plug for the car side because I thought it was a worse mess than what it is, but it looks like that the factory ones had these plugs, and this is going to replace that. So I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out, put this in there, and then everything will just plug up. You can unplug the radio. All the speaker wires is going to go through here because this has got, there's 2 speakers in the dash up in the corners, and there's 2 6x9s behind the seat in the hole back there, and that's where these wires here is going. So I think I'm just gonna unhook this stuff here, and this here's all gonna come out anyhow, and then I'm just gonna cut these plugs and wire it up on this. It'll clean the whole situation up here and plug up good. There won't be any really messy splices, but that's what I'm working on today. So we'll get back to that and we get on this. Okay, so I've got the plug here fixed up on the factory side to a new plug. Just clean that all up. It's one wire that's not used, and it goes out to a power antenna. Here's the wires on the radio, so I'm ready to stick the radio back in it, and we'll test it out. Yep, it's all back together. Looks pretty good in there for what it is. At least it's Pioneer. It's a newer model. That works pretty good. That's good for today. See y'all later. Okay, this is the number for the radio side harness if you want to put the aftermarket radio in place of the factory one. So hook this plug to the radio. I cut this whole mess out. This was on the car side, and I put this plug in to replace the factory side of the harness, which really cleaned it up. If you need the numbers, here's the numbers to do it. Thanks for watching.